What if I told you that this stick has a feature that's never been done before? The all-new Bauer Pulse just dropped and it's ready for action, offering a loaded package of features to push the boundaries of goal sticks. As Bauer's innovation stick for 2025, the Bauer Pulse may be the most advanced goal stick we have ever seen, but let's take a closer look to see if that's the case. First things first, what is a Bauer innovation stick? Well, every year, Bauer's released a limited edition stick that offers the most advanced features on the market. What adds to the excitement of these limited edition sticks is that the features debuted on these sticks usually carry over onto the upcoming lines from Bauer. It all started with the Bauer Proto V, followed by the Bauer Agent, the first goal stick ever to include boron in the construction to deliver the lightest goalie stick that has ever been made. Last year, we got the Protocol, designed with playing the puck and scoring goalie goals in mind. This year, the Bauer Pulse looks to combine the best of both the Bauer Protocol and the Bauer Agent, while adding its own features to deliver the most advanced goal stick ever. Now, let's talk about the design, and this stick is loaded with style. This might be one of the nicest sticks I've ever seen. First off, I really like this black carbon. I think it's really sleek. And then these teal accents just really pop off the stick. I think the stick will stand out whether it's in the store or on the ice. Now, one thing that is really cool this year is this is actually the first time that the Bauer innovation sticks for both player and goalie have a matching graphic, although I think I'm leaning towards the goalie stick. Starting things off, we've got this teal Bauer logo right at the top of the stick, and I think it looks really good, but what I really like about it is this teal outline with these little pulse symbols on it. I think that's just a subtle touch that adds this nice little detail to the stick. Similarly, we have another really nice little touch when it comes to this Innovation Series stamp on the shaft. It's almost invisible to the naked eye, but it's right there and you can see it and feel it, which I think is just another really nice subtle touch. Moving down the shaft, we've got some more branding in both teal and black, which again, just really pops off the stick and looks nice without being too busy. And I really like the font that's used on the Pulse graphic. I think it just is full of energy. As we move down to the paddle, we've got this blacked out Bauer logo, and I think it looks really good, but one change I might make is adding a teal outline like some of the other branding on the stick would really just make this pop off the front of the stick. When we flip it over to the backside, we've got this really cool teal accent that almost shapes a down arrow throughout the taper of that ergo spine. I think that's another really nice touch and just offers a lot of style. Now, finally, my favorite aspect of the entire design of the stick is definitely the raised and textured graphic. I think that's really cool. I haven't seen Bauer do that in a long time. And it's just neat to be able to feel every single detail along the shaft of the stick. Overall, I really like the design of the stick, and I think it will definitely stand out amongst your gear. But I must say, while I really like this teal color, I do wish Bauer offered a few other colors or some custom options so you could truly match this graphic to your gear. Now, moving on to the tech specs, and we got to start with construction. The entire stick is made from Bauer's Techstream carbon fiber, which is designed to be both durable and lightweight and has stood the test of time because Bauer has used this material for years. The other material used in the construction of the stick is boron, Bauer's specialty material designed to offer extra durability at a lighter weight. Now, as I mentioned earlier when talking about the looks, we do have this raised ink grip, which I definitely think is a cool aspect, and I really like the feel of it. One thing that I really like is definitely these little lines in the graphic here. Because it's a raised texture, it actually feels like a really subtle candy cane, but with a gloss finish, meaning that it'll still be easy to slide the stick out on a poke check or when you're playing the puck. Now, moving down to one of the most exciting features of the stick, we've got Bauer's new Ergo Grip, and this is just really cool. It's got this really unique shape designed to fit into hands better, and it's kind of like a Pentagrip 2.0 because Pentagrip was designed to do the same thing, but I think this is just a more accurate and more anatomical design for holding the stick. We've got this raised bump right on the shaft leading into the paddle here, and that eliminates any negative space while creating a really comfortable and contoured feel. But one area that I think will get overlooked and is actually my particular favorite is this raised and tapered area on the top of the shoulders here. I think this grip will work for anybody, no matter how you hold your stick, and I find it really comfortable while offering a little more control when I'm playing by eliminating that negative space. Finally, when it comes to the grip and how you may hold your stick, Bauer's introducing some new shoulders Here, we've got this rounded design on the front side with a traditional shoulder design on the back side. And again, this is all designed just to make it more comfortable and more controlled when you're holding your stick. Now, another cool update on the Bauer Pulse is the new Twitch taper inspired ergo spine. And this is designed to deliver better feel and control when playing the puck and making saves. And the biggest difference that you can see is that the taper is much wider and much more slanted than the previous ergo spine edition. Now, moving down to the blade, we've got a P28G curve on this stick. First kind of introduced on the protocol, it was a huge success and goalies really like it for the way it can lift the puck and help you make a hard rim or go for that goalie goal. Finally, moving on to the hybrid toe. Bauer first introduced this on the protocol and now the Flylight comes equipped with it as well. But the hybrid toe is designed to give you the best of both worlds with a squared toe at the top for stopping hard rims and a rounded toe on the bottom for better stick handling. And before we finish up, let's take the stick over to the scale and check the weight. As you can see, for a 25-inch paddle, this stick weighs in at 642 grams, which is definitely a little higher than most pro models, but it does have a lot more material when it comes to that spine and that new ergo grip. Overall, I find the stick to be pretty balanced and I don't find the weight to be a significant factor when comparing it against other models. Now, in conclusion, I think this stick is going to be a slam dunk. I think the graphic is stunning. I really like it, and I think it's gonna pop really nicely on the ice. I have to admit that I do wish there were some custom options or some other colors. Now, when it comes to performance, I think Bauer nailed it. This stick does a great job of offering the best of some of their previous innovation sticks, while still offering some new features to be excited about. We've got that P28G and that hybrid toe borrowed from the protocol, and I think that is really exciting to see, especially on a limited edition stick. And we've got that boron material that we haven't seen since the Bauer Agent to keep the stick extra durable. Now, the most exciting part is definitely the new features like this Twitch taper on the spine. It's definitely a new design and something that shakes things up a little. And of course, the Bauer Ergo Grip is probably the most exciting part of this stick. It's really comfortable to use. It provides an excellent feel. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw more designs including this style of grip in the future. So after all of that, is this stick worth it? And I'm gonna say yes. I personally am really excited about it. It offers a ton of features that I really like and that I think are gonna work. Now, I personally can't wait to get this stick on the ice and put it through a real test, but until then, I'm pretty confident in how this stick is going to perform. So if you wanna learn more about the stick or get your own, then you can visit us in store to check it out or take a look online at thehockeyshop.com. And if you liked this video and wanna see more goalie content and reviews, then be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.